Part 2 of the LA Galaxy Management Challenge, and if you watched Part 1, which you definitely should have by now, you will know that we left LA Galaxy in not a very good state. We were on the verge of the sack, which was probably very well deserved. Anyway, we are trying to turn it back round, and we start off with another match. And that match ended 0-0. At least we didn't concede like we have been doing. On to Seattle and a bit of more of a challenge. And somewhat inevitably we go behind. But we start playing a little bit better. We've got that motivation back. Peck does an amazing run. And after a few passes, Pencil nets it home to make it 1-1. And just 4 minutes later, what do you know? Joveljic gets us a second. We're winning. Surely this couldn't be the turn in our fortunes that we've needed. We're still on the verge of the sack. And Pooch makes it 3! As the celebrations are cut somewhat short as Peck has to go off injured, we have Fagundes though ready to take his place. And that's pretty much how that ended. But despite that brilliant win, the press are still on my back. To face a pretty decent Atlanta United side. Ooh, look at that high five. Oh, so gorgeous. And as an older club, we love a bit of tradition with LA Galaxy, and the recent tradition has been to go behind, which we do. But following that tradition, we have traditionally equalised, which we do. What we don't traditionally do is score goals from about 3 miles offside. And quite rightly, that's disallowed by the VAR. Hate VAR. I told you how much I hate VAR. And typically we go behind. Or go to VAR. I told you how much I like VAR. Great inclusion to the game. On to Charlotte, and another away game. We missed a high five there. Sorry about that. And we start very brightly. Joveljic puts us one up. And then Peck gets scythed down in the box. Awful. And it's a pen. We say pen in the UK because penalty just takes much too long to say. 2-0. And a little break from the league as we start League's Cup. How exciting. But first, Dallas. Here we are in Tulsa. Frisco? Frisco? Where did Dallas play? Let me know. Anyway, we start badly. As ever. However, it gets worse. Alan Velasco. Then better. And better. Honestly, the fighting spirit in this side, they just do not know when they're beat. Especially if they're going down in the box. Brugman's rolling all over the place, and I absolutely love it. We've got the penalty. Joveljic steps up to take. And it's in! Could we be getting another away win under the belt? No. But a draw is decent, even if it isn't the 96th minute. I'm to Minnesota. Is that how they talk in Minnesota? I don't think it is, actually, is it? No. Anyway, we've got the goal! It's the ex-Crystal Palace man who breaks the deadlock. And we get another one. 2-0. half. Jovic, that man again. And that'll do it. And that's put us in the playoffs now. A solid 8th position after this decent upturn in form. Surely nothing can stop us now on this run of pretty tight games. And of course, Feli go one up. And it stays that way till the very end, and Blake is doing his very best to waste all the time left. We shrug it off, we go again. We're up against Salt Lake, another away game. We've got a lot of these away games, but we go into it. Confidence still high, not shaken by their defeat by Philadelphia, and inevitably we concede a goal again. But on the comeback trail, as we ever do, no, we don't know when we're beaten, and Peck nets. And that's given us the impetus and a lovely finish from Jovic once again. And we concede once again. And we score once again. These games just keep going back and forth like a grandfather clock's pendulum. We're up and down like a bride's nightie. Another win under the belt, and it's time to embark on League's Cup. Oh, not many people bothered to turn up. Come on, LA. Let's give them all a show. Now, a slightly weakened side for this one. We're playing a bit of a second string, because I think it's not our top priority. But we get off to a decent start anyway. We get up to 3 goals before we concede one, inevitably. But that's fine. Only 36 minutes in, 4 goals. Okay, 5 goals. And suddenly it's getting a little bit dicey, and we're drawing from 3-0 up. My word, what a game. It's now 4-4. Heading into the last few minutes of the game. And Paintaloni goes and wins it for us, doesn't he? Beauty, top of the league. Next up, Toluca. This start, it make me want to puke. But we're back on track. Poosh. In the dying minutes, once again, Miguel Berry pops up with the match winner. What an utter hero, even for a second string striker. 2-0. And penalties. Oh, great. I'm gonna spare you some of the agony. This could take some time. And excitingly, the keepers are up. Finally, after 23 penalties, it all comes down to this. Well, it had to end sometime. But we're through, and we're going to play Puebla. But Wait, what's this? The All-Star match comes up. We have one player. Our superstar striker Jovic will be playing up front for the MLS All-Stars. And it goes a little bit like this. Jordi Alba opens the scoring with an absolute screamer. They get a second through Gregerson. And that's pretty much it. You just get to watch the little celebration bit now. Right, that's enough of that. On to Puebla. See if we can move forward in the League's Cup. And after 10 minutes, we score. Pencil putting a lovely goal away. We're looking good just before half-time as well. And Brugman nets an absolute beauty from the edge of the box. Second half now, Vergundes puts Brugman through again and an absolute screamer once again. That's surely this round all wrapped up. Modesto's got other thoughts. This is all feeling a bit familiar. That's Waller. That's a second for Puebla. But that's how it ends and we get away with it again. On to Real Salt Lake, and you know how this goes by now. We concede. Match goes on, and we equalise. And the video ends. See you next time.